Hello everyone, welcome back to Joyful Sundays. I'm very happy to have a new guest on this beautiful day in Berlin. We are still under quarantine, that's why we decided to do a Skype interview for Joyful Sundays today. And I have a friend, which is my guest today, which is Jasmine. We met through running. We were in a special group together and trained for our first marathon. And she was the one who was always running away from us because she was the fastest. So thank you, first of all, for your time, Jasmine. And how was your Sunday so far?
Hello, Joyce. Thank you very much for the kind introduction and for your invitation. Yeah, my Sunday was pretty good so far. On Sundays, I normally don't set an alarm, but I was up early anyway, so probably around 7:30 a.m. But that doesn't matter because it's a beautiful day and the sun is shining outside. Yeah, for myself, I figured out that a morning routine really gives me structure and it's for me a good thing to kickstart the day. Mm-hmm. So I just finished my morning routine and now I'm ready for the day.
Mm-hmm. And do you have a small hint? What is your morning routine? Do you drink a special tea, for example, or are you eating pancakes every Sunday?
Yeah, there are a lot of small things. Mm-hmm. So at first I drink a glass of hot lemon water, mm-hmm. which is very healthy.
Me too.
Good. And then I have a warm shower, but with a cold finish.
Okay, I skip the cold finish always.
But it gives you a great kick, really. And then I do a quick meditation session, around 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I don't use an app for that. That's pretty new. For my times, I used Headspace or something like that. But mm-hmm. now without an app, I just watch my breath. Mm-hmm. And then I take my journal and I write down the goals that I have and what I can do today to achieve the goals step by step.
It's very nice. Also very inspiring maybe for others who could also try it out and try it in their Sunday routine, even on even on a daily basis as well.
Absolutely.
So, of course, I know what you are doing in your free time, and I also know what you're doing for work. But please tell us a little bit more about your work and also how you use your free time, because I know you also have a very interesting podcast you're doing.
I work at Axel Springer, which is a big European publishing house. Mm-hmm. And I'm working there in the people and culture unit as an expert for new workspace and new work. Mm-hmm. That means that the team and we bring the new ways of working, for example, mobile working, flexible working, what is a clean desk policy, all that new stuff where everybody is afraid of at first. Yeah. We bring that to the employees with trainings, workshops, and a lot of consultancy.
Cool. So cool. Also, so temporary right now in this time to work mobile, to have, especially as a big company as you are, such a remote way of working, and also, from working in different spaces. It's so temporary at the moment as well.
Yep, definitely. The topics get a big boost these days.
Of course. Can you let us know a little bit how you use your free time? So a little bit, give us a little bit more, or draw us a picture about the podcast you're doing in your free time.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. There are some other projects going on, like the podcast. It's called Happyworks, and I'm the co-host of the podcast. I do it together with a friend, Eva Resch. Mm-hmm. And Happyworks deals with, like the name's already saying, it's about happiness and success at the workplace. Mm-hmm. And for everyone, it's another definition. So probably you have another definition of success than I do, or of happiness. And we have interview guests. You were one of them. You were one interviewee in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's super interesting to get to know the opinions and the hacks of our guests.
I also, personally, I highly recommend your podcast and your work, because for me it's so inspiring to learn from others and as well, and how they define success, how do they work, and you have such a variety of people, from a very old professor to a very young entrepreneur, to someone who's I also was very touched by a podcast you did about someone who's blind and went to the Amazonas, and just about he had a different way of sensing his surrounding, and I thought it was so brave and special. So yes, please check out the podcast from Jasmine and Eva.
We really tried to find as many perspectives as possible on that topic. Yeah.
And also you can find it on Spotify, and I will put it in the description of the video. little shout out here. So coming to the next question, what kind of sports are you doing, and also how is it helping you to motivate yourself all the time? I mean, I know you're ambitious, and I know you're a very focused person, but is there, so first question would be, what kind of sports are you doing? And the second one, how do you motivate yourself? Especially maybe now in these days.
I'm a runner, and you mentioned it at the beginning. We both met in 2016 in the project sponsored by Adidas, Who Said Girls Can't Race. And we trained for our first marathon, and I really loved that experience to run a marathon. And so I set a goal for myself to run at least one full marathon each year. And so maybe let's see what happens this year, if I can go on with that goal. But
if not, we just do it together in the Berlin forest.
Yeah, we do our own private one. Yeah, I'm definitely in. Yeah. So running, what I like about running is that it sets my mind free, and I have the opportunity to think, and I have the feeling that the world is standing still, and I'm running and really have the time for me to reflect on things, on projects, on challenges that are going on. And I'm super independent, because I just need my running shoes and I can start from everywhere.
That's true. I have the same feeling. And coming to the next question, how do you motivate yourself on a normal basis? Is running there like a big part, or do you have different tricks, like are you writing your goals in the shower every day on the mirror with red lipsticks? Get it done.
Yeah, why not? That's a nice idea. But yes, indeed, it helps to formulate and write down your goals, so that you can take a stage every day to get closer step by step. Because normally it seems like a big mountain that is unable to achieve. But if you have the attitude that you can make it step by step, probably that's the best one. But what counts in the end is that you take the first step, and that you roll up your sleeves and just get the shit done. And, I think that's the most important one. It's not done by writing it down, so you really have to do it and start doing.
I have a special routine. If I'm a little bit low in energy, I always put up a song where I really would freak out on the dancer, because I think if you like starting to shake a little bit, and like move your body, you get a little bit out of, if you're stuck in your head, And so I always have this loving question: to which song you figure out on the dance floor? Because also interesting for me would be, maybe we can even sing it. I don't know if you're willing to dance today, but maybe I know it and then we just sing it.
So you're right, it really helps to just put on some music and dance. Also in the situation when you're alone at home, it can really help. Normally I am a really great fan of 90s R&B songs. So I like Ashanti, What's Love.
Love it.
That's one. But I have another song which is also very nice. Loco in Acapulco, maybe you know it.
How does it go?
It reminds me of my last trip in California, and my friend and I, we listen to it in the car all the times.
Okay.
Going loco down in Acapulco. I'm sure you know it.
So cute. I definitely will listen right after the interview. I promise you, I will listen to Ashanti, and Loco in Acapulco is also a title I can remember very well.
Yeah, great.
So cool. Regarding, because I see it when you speak about music and dancing, it sparks so much joy. And I think one of my most important questions, and also maybe the highlight of every of my interviews, is what is sparking you joy in your life. Can be something drawn in a bigger picture, but it also can be something very small. So what is it for you? Mm-hmm.
For me, it's spending time with friends and family, because that's really the most important thing in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love the sun, enjoy spending time in the sun and just laughing together with your loved ones. Mm-hmm. So at the end, it's things that you can't buy with money. Mm-hmm. So it's really investing in relationships and investing in experiences.
Yeah, that's true. And it's the same like when we had our experiences with running marathons. I always remember afterwards we were putting on in German it's like a slipper called Adidas, and then we always moved like very like low in energy to a food place and had like something like a shawarma or a döner afterwards. And I remember we were so tired and still so out of energy. Like those things, like I can tell to my children one day, and this gives us a nice what you said experience. What is uniting, of course, first of all, but also I think it influences you in the long term, and always sparks me joy if I'm like survived another marathon. And really, like if it's not allowed to do a marathon officially, we just go to the woods. I honestly, maybe a little hint here, I just heard that the Adidas runners captain of Dubai did a marathon in his backyard, and I think two with just 30 meters back and forth. And then he even topped it by running 100 kilometers with 30 meters back and forth. So if he can do it, we can do it too. He was running 13 hours and 15 minutes, 30 minutes back and forth. So
I would go crazy.
Fine. We are fine. We put on Ashanti and Loco and Acapulco all the time, and then we're more than fine.
Definitely.
So thank you so much for the time you had for me this Sunday, and thank you also for our friendship, and I hope the goals we set for us and also for what is coming next we can achieve with a lot of focus and joy. And I'm happy to see you soon and running and cooking also together. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay safe and have a great Sunday.
Have a great Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Ciao.